So here we are, yes, we're into part 9, the final part, the final bags, and we've just done the one side of the tower of level 3, floor 3, get my THs. Not real problems with the build, it was nice and small. Some nice little things inside, as you can see there. You have the sword, you have the shield with the handprint on, which is nice, little barrel in the background. Nothing else really to see. Decoration with the, whatever you want to call them, horns maybe. And that's all I can say really. We're supposed to put this onto the tower and then build the following side. But what I'm going to do is build the other side as well. And then we can place the two on together to make it easier. So here we go, we've just finished the other side of the tower and it's pretty similar. The interior is just a little bit different. You can see, look, there's two keys, if you can see. Then you've got some pipes and stuff, your barrels, as I said, and another little helmet that just, in fact there's no tab or nothing, it just sits loose, which I think is a little bit poor. The same building techniques, pretty... no problems really, pretty simplistic. Follow the instructions, just brick on brick build up. Even the archways and stuff was little archways, there wasn't a lot of business, not a lot of big ones. Easy enough. The horns here that you can see, which is looking pretty good. Side decoration. If I can get into the lights, you can just about see the side decoration, or front decoration I should say. There's one here and one there. You can just about see that if I get it in focus here. And as I say, no real problems at all. It looks good and we're ready to mount to the tower, and then we will start with the final, I call it, I don't know, big ears, wings, whatever you want to call them, the things that go on top of the tower. So, as you can see, they're both on. Let me just spin around a little bit. The first one we did, the first side, that went on pretty easily, pushed on quick, no problem. When we came to do the second one, as in here, first of all, with the tower being shut, it wouldn't fit on at all, so I had to open the tower. No problem there. I opened the tower and eventually it managed to rock, and we've got it on to a certain extent. But if you look at that, look at the height difference. There's more than a few millimetres there. Now, if I can find it, there it is. There is the gap. That has got to be pushed down, but I don't think the tower can take it. So what I intend to do is build it up, get the things on top, then have a press, and if it shatters, so be it. But at least it's up to a certain extent. It's looking okay, could look better, could look a lot worse. I'm not grumbling, it's on to a certain extent. Let's get that final top piece on and built. So we're starting the final part of the build, which is the last little, you could say it's the fourth floor really, but with the sort of high ears, or whatever you want to call them, at the top of the tower. And I just thought I'd show you basic base plate. You can see that nice and black underneath. We're just about to start to build on it, but I just wanted to show you what we was building on. So just another quick look at how the tower is coming together. I know it's hard to see with the black, but you can see the big long pieces, I hope. And there you can see that we've got the little claw things, as I call their cheesy slopes. and that's a better look of it actually, isn't it, with a light. But you can see there, you can just about see the purple in there. So 2x6. What the reason for that is I don't know, but there you go, we're starting to build up and around. So we've just made up a little platform, quite nice intricate little bits. I like the little angled decorations, these little that clip into whatever, you know, I think that will be for like the wings, the ears, whatever, we'll see. We're now going to mount that to that, and then I believe build on top again. And there you have it, the first two ears or spires or whatever you want to call it are complete. And a lovely little build this was. I'm going to just turn it around and just show you the detail there. There you go, you can see it a lot better. Look at the shape in there, really, really good. Nice building techniques, it's pretty solid, it's not going anywhere. Really, really good. We've got to apply the two of these now to the tower. Then there's two more to do, and I believe that is that. So let's get them fixed to the tower. Very quickly, you can just see these pieces here, the bricks with the little round things on. The two grey, and just connect to it and just click in. I thought, oh, and it's them absolutely beautiful. They just push in, click, click, and away we go. And I am impressed. I'll be back in a sec. So there you go, look at that. There's two more to make them on. It looks good. Once the other two are on, it's mounted to the tower, and that is that. But look at that. I mean, you could do with a better background, I admit with that. But I am so impressed. I've really enjoyed this little top build actually. It's been my favourite build of the entire tower. That's pretty bad, isn't it? So like I say, we've got two more of them to do. I don't know if there's another little bit on top or not. And then that is that. So onward we go. So there it is. The top of the tower is finished. The actual building part of the tower is finished. Yes, this piece does have to go on top of the tower, but the building as such is complete. The top's quite strange because it's just left flat like that. There's nothing that goes on top or anything like that. Just these ears or wings or tower points, turrets, whatever you want to call them, fins. Everything went together well, as I said. The other two fins that I've just made now to complete this part, no problems at all with it. Lovely little build. You can see, I hope there, I know it is hard, that's a bit better because you can just about see the bend and the definition. And you know, it is what it is, it looks what it is. We'll go into more detail when we reach the review about the entire build. So what I'm going to do now is mount this to the tower, just some final words, and then tomorrow you will all get the full review of this set. So there you have it. It is mounted, it is on the tower, it is done. And this is it. It's finished. It's a labour of love. You can see very, very quickly the size. I'm not going to go into detail here, as I said, because that will go down for the review. I will take you a little bit closer just so as I can spin the top section for you. It's hard for me. You can see this is what we've built, this is what's connected, and it's basically connected, sorry for getting in the shadow, just by 2 or 3 parts here on the one side of the tower. This is so the tower can open up and show the insides later. I must admit, like I've said, repeating myself, it has been an enjoyable, this has been the most enjoyable part of the build. There's been no problems with it, all the fins fitted on absolutely perfectly. No problems with the bricks or the connections, absolutely super duper. And that's it, that's the end of the build. We've got a lot to say in the review for tomorrow, but with that, that is the end of part 9 and the end of the build. If you like what you've been seeing and like what you've been hearing, if you've enjoyed the build and enjoyed my waffle as I call it, please click that like, give us that thumbs up, drop a comment in the box what you think of the set, and if you want to follow us on to the review tomorrow and then on to whatever the next set may be, panless or not, then please click on that subscribe button. And with that, you know what I'm going to say. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.